There is no secret to success. Success is a science. It's about bringing together the right formulas, systems, strategies that are specific to achieving your particular goal and dream. I'm Maggie Reeder, mindset coach, business strategist, and light worker from Pitbull Coaching, and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement and the Conscious Wealth Revolution. And I'm going to share with you today ways that you can really get ahead and start to accelerate your progress to achieving the success that you desire, because I want you to be unstoppable at bringing your dreams to life so you can help to make the world a better place. So, what is it about success that seems to elude the vast majority of people? Well, it's simply that there is something that you don't know. The fact is that if you're not getting the results that you want yet, then there's just something that you don't know. And that's actually something that T. Harv Eker teaches in all of his teachings. So, Harv Eker is one of the biggest personal development gurus on the planet and has built an incredible school for business and entrepreneurs. And one of his things is that when he was a much younger man, he was actually really struggling. He failed at something like 10 businesses in 11 years. He was feeling really low, and he was at his dad's home, and his dad's friend actually pulled him up and said, Harv, if you're not achieving the success that you want, then there is just something that you don't know. So then Harv, being the relentless dude that he was, he went on a quest to find out what it was that he didn't know. And he didn't rest until he found it. And then he built a multi-million dollar empire on the back of learning the information and the knowledge that he gained from that quest. So let's break this down and simplify everything. One thing I want to say to you is don't overcomplicate it. Too often we complicate everything and then it gets all too hard. So we want to simplify it and break it down into the simplest formulas, and they're things that we can come back to when we get stuck, because you're going to get stuck. This is a journey. Success is a journey. There's a saying that success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And that was stated by Earl Nightingale. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And it is so true. So if you define success is reaching the promised land, then you're going to be constantly have this perception that you are failing to achieve your goals. However, if you break your goals down into, a sizable and achievable chunks, you chunk them down, then you are actually succeeding every step of the way, because you are achieving a milestone, you are achieving something else. Every time you learn, you are in the process of success. Failure is just feedback. It is just a part of the learning curve, right? So you've got to learn your way forward. You've got to fail your way forward. Get over the stigma of failure. It's just feedback. It's essential. If you want to succeed, you've got to get used to temporary failure. The only real failure is the failure to participate. And that is when you just give up and you are defeated. Never, ever allow yourself to get to the point where you are defeated and you just give up. How do you make your success inevitable? You never, ever, ever quit, right? But there are formulas and strategies. So particularly in business, in anything, but in business, there's three primary things that make up the success. It is the right knowledge applied in the right way at the right time. That's it. The right knowledge applied in the right way at the right time. Okay. So if you're not achieving the results that you want yet, that is a magic word, by the way, yet. I'm not rich yet. Do you see how it changes the energy? I'm not successful yet. Totally changes the entire context and the energy around that statement. So if you're not succeeding, and if you're not succeeding as fast as you want, then one or multiple of those three things are not dialed in. The right knowledge, the right way, the right time. So analyze your progress. Where are you? Let's actually have a look at what you really need to get out of the gate to actually start your journey to success, and start it in the most positive and the most effective and efficient way. Firstly, you must know what your goals are. If you don't know what your goals are, how on earth are you ever going to achieve them? Secondly, you need to get super duper focused on that goal and make sure that you have the right attitude. Third, you need to know what your superpowers are. Who are you really? What are your gifts? What are your talents? What's your unconscious competence? What's your core genius? They are a massive part of the equation, because you are so unique and so special and so amazing. And when you bottle that and you infuse it into whatever formula you have, it actually turns this into a money-making machine, right? You need to have an unstoppable mindset. So this is about taking your power back and clearing out the fears, the doubts, the limiting beliefs, doing the internal work, the mindset work, and taking massive action. So it is consistent, inspired, aligned action. You take action every day. It is aligned with your soul, with who you truly are. And it is inspired in spirit. It's inspired by source, by the universe. So you're connecting in and you're getting guidance all the time, and you're taking action on that guidance. So see, these are formulas that will help you to really set yourself up for success, massive success in the future. So what is your unique wealth formula? What are you passionate about? What's your vision? What's your mission? What is the goal that you want to achieve? Get very, very, very clear on that. And then you need to actually create a plan, because failing to plan is planning to fail. So it's all about looking at where you're at right now, where you want to get to, and what needs to happen in between. So you don't need a really complex, detailed plan. If you have just identified where you are, where you want to get to, and that there's a journey in between, then take the next most logical step. Coming back to the first formula, the right knowledge applied in the right way at the right time. Do you have the right knowledge? If not, then one of the first things that you need to do is acquire the right knowledge. Once you're clear on what it is that you want to achieve, then it's all about, well, what's the right vehicle for you? What is the best, most efficient and effective vehicle for you to achieve the success that you want as fast as possible? We want to get this on speed, right? There's no point torturing yourself and spending decades moving at a snail's pace and feeling like you're never going to get there. You want to make sure that you are achieving progress as fast as possible. So the right vehicle, the right systems, the right strategies, the right formula, the right mindset. You've got to have the right mindset, the right automation in place. How do you buy your time back? You put in leverage and automation into your specific formula. So this is a very high level overview, because you have the ability to achieve anything you put your mind to. The trouble is that you don't have the right knowledge or the right formula. If you're not making the right progress yet, if you're not progressing as fast as you would like, then you've got to really analyze, what are you missing? What knowledge do you need to acquire? And then if you've got the right knowledge, are you applying it in the right way? And are you doing it at the right time? So there is such a thing as called divine timing. There have been many extraordinary, exceptional visionaries and highly intellectual people in our past who have had visions that were way beyond the capability that were not able to be created at that time. It didn't mean that they weren't able to actually be realized, but maybe not realized at that time, because there wasn't the right manufacturing processes, or there wasn't the right knowledge around engineering. But there are these visionaries who were extraordinary, and their particular visions have come to life at a later date, when it was the right time. It could be the right time for your audience, okay? So maybe your audience isn't ready for what you've got. Or maybe you haven't got the right marketing strategies, because you need to remember that, particularly in business, What is the most important commodity in business? It's attention. You need the attention of the right audience to be able to lead them to the promised land, to solve the problem that they have, because every single business, to make that value exchange, must solve a problem for their potential customers and clients, right? So once you've matched all that up, it all locks in together, and that's when the value exchange is made. And then you get to do it on scale. You solve more problems for more people for more money. It is a sweet formula. The main problem is that most people have no idea what they're doing. They're floundering around. They're failing. They continue to get disappointed. They're overwhelmed. They feel disempowered. They feel like they're not capable of achieving it, when nothing could be further from the truth. You are capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. You just need to make sure that you have the right knowledge, formula, strategies, infrastructure, structure, vehicle, all of it, right? And you will have a specific formula. It may piggyback, actually it will. You will stand on the shoulders of the giants who have gone before you. You will use the knowledge and the systems and the structures and the infrastructure and the applications that have been applied before. But you will do them in a way that is uniquely yours, because you will infuse your superpowers, your gifts, your talents into the whole formula to make the magic work. And one of the most important things that you need to remember is that the number one rule for business is to have limitless potential on your income, limitless potential on your impact, which means you need to build the foundation right, and you need to have the right structure, infrastructure and processes in place that you can scale indefinitely. You can stop whenever you like, but don't allow yourself to be stopped by limitations on the initial model that you decide upon. Okay? One of the best models, of course, is an online business. That, for all these powerful reasons, was a game changer in the entrepreneurial space. It gave every single person who had an entrepreneurial desire the ability to start a business for very low cost, reach almost the entire world now with just about 2/3 of the population online. So you have access to potentially billions of customers. And we have all the infrastructure that has been built for us. We just leverage it. That's all we need to do. So I hope that this has inspired you to really get down and think about what it is that you really want to create, what it is that you love to do what you love and love what you do, and how you will build a business that impacts people, feeds your soul, and builds wealth at the same time. Now, if you would like help with that, if you'd like more information, I have an incredible free workshop called the Wildly Wealthy Workshop. The address is on your screen right now. You can register for that, where I'm going to actually expand on a lot of these concepts and give you a lot more actionable steps that you can take to get from where you are to where you want to be a lot faster by building a business, building wealth through a business that feeds your soul and impacts a whole lot of people, something that you just love. So I look forward to seeing you on the Wildly Wealthy Workshop. If you have enjoyed this, then like and subscribe, comment below, let me know what your biggest takeaway is, and I look forward to seeing you in the workshop and in another video very soon. See you again.